I'm Pamela Peters. I'm a Navajo filmmaker. I live here in Los Angeles, and my film is about 7 young adults who have come to Los Angeles for various reasons, and they also talk about the United States relocation program with American Indians. So it's kind of giving a history of the migration of American Indians coming to Los Angeles to urban environments, and how the legacy is where it is today. And also the film is also about these young adults talking about where they are in their lives here in Los Angeles.
Is this a documentary?
It's a documentary, yes. It's a short documentary. It's a documentary I did about a year ago, a little over 2 years ago, and it's expanded now to a full documentary. So this is the short that I'm showing tonight, and it was inspired by a film I saw a couple years ago called The Exiles from 1961 from Kit McKenzie. It was filmed here, and it was talking about the relocated Indians that came to Los Angeles in the 1950s.
I never knew that.
I know, a lot of people don't know about that film. Yeah, and I was just really inspired by it. It's a neo-realism film, and I just wanted to bring a contemporary idea of what the legacy of the relocation program is about, and also share that we have a migration story also of American Indians coming to Los Angeles, because we also are part of the history of Los Angeles. I just want people to really recognize that we as Indigenous filmmakers, we do have stories, and I think the story needs to come from us because it's our stories. And I think a lot of what I see as non-natives doing theme-based American Indian films, they're very stuck onto that romanticism about the relic Indian, but they don't see us as contemporary Indians. And for me as a Native American filmmaker, Navajo female filmmaker, I really want to bring to the forefront that we have contemporary stories. There's 567 different tribal communities. My story is just a small mark of that. We still have over 150 different tribal languages spoken in the United States. Not too many people know that. There's a lot of Native filmmakers out there, and I'm just one of them telling a story, and I'm grateful that, I was selected to showcase my film tonight.
So how do we find you on social media? Do you have Instagram, Facebook, so we can follow you?
You can follow me on Twitter, Navajo Filmmaker. I also have a Instagram, which is my photography, because I'm also a multimedia artist, and my Instagram is Tachitni, which is kind of hard to say, but it's TACHIINII photography. And I'm also on Facebook as Pamela J. Peters.
Pamela, thank you so much for sharing your story with us. And I hope I get a chance to see your short and your entire documentary at some point.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for having me. All right.
Thank you so much. All right, we are here at the NewFilmmakers LA with wonderful Arjan and his fabulous actress, Olga. So first tell us about your project. What is it about?
Olga is a short documentary about this beautiful performer, dancer Olga, and about her inspiring life story as to how she moved away from Russia to move to LA and to pursue dance when most of the people felt she had a very muscular body, but she defied the odds to become one of the finest dancers we know today. So that's what the film is about. So, we're here to celebrate our hard work.
When you share with me what inspired the story and how did you decide you were going to do a documentary about this beautiful dancer?
Well, we actually worked on a still photo shoot together, and back then I didn't know of her amazing talent that she was a dancer. And then, through Instagram and through various posts of hers, I was able to see some amazing pictures and realized she was very flexible with her body, which I hadn't seen in any dancer. And then I approached her and was very curious about what her life story was. And once she started sharing that with me, I felt the story deserved to be shared, and been seen, so that I could transform it onto cellulite so that more people could take inspiration from it. And then we actually collaborated on a photo documentary, which did really well, which went viral. So it was a series of photographs which depicted her life story, where she teaches her everyday routine and, simple things like that. And then I had the idea of turning that into a short film so that, it was accessible to more people and could take it to a new medium.
Well, I have to tell you, I have total respect for dancers, the discipline that you guys go through, the hard work. So I'm excited to see your film. And when you first got approached by this, what were your thoughts? What were you thinking?
I was very surprised um, because our days dancers mostly are called backup dancers and nobody really knows what's going on in their lives. And I thought that it would be wonderful to share what dancer is facing during this huge competition, worldwide competition to become a dancer. And I really appreciate Arjun's curiosity and willing to share my story, because I think a lot of dancers can avoid certain things in their career and also benefit from it. Maybe. I hope so.
I guess my next question would be, you have to be very transparent. Were you ready to share your story and be okay with that?
I think I was totally ready. Yeah, I didn't have any problem. I didn't have any problem to share the story because this is the part of my life. This is why I move a certain way. This became my dance style.
Well, I just realized that, films have great power to transform and to inspire. And I just realized no matter what the outcome, I have to keep making movies, if not for an audience, at least for myself, because I grow as a human being every time I make movies, because I learn so much about the world around me, especially documentaries, because they delve into the real. And I feel I can learn from all the people I interact with during the process of making this film. We had a fabulous editor, and we had a fabulous sound designer, and of course, powerful character in Olga. So, at least for me, my growth comes from every film I make. I'm growing as a human being. So I think that's what I take from films and making movies.
For me, this experience was magical. Um, it's a very strong connection you make with the director in order to create a movie as close as possible to transmit the feelings that I have been experiencing. And Arjun just showed me how sensitive director can be. So through his eyes, through his lens, he can actually really describe very close what I've been dealing with.
It's all about building trust, correct? That's fantastic. Can you share with us your social media so we can follow you, your Instagram, your Twitter? How do we stay in contact and how do fans follow you?
Definitely. I usually share most of my artwork on my Facebook page, which is www.facebook.com/ Arjun Kamath Art. That would be ARJUNKAMATHART. So that's www.facebook.com/ Arjun Kamath Art.
And often I share my work on Instagram. My username on Instagram is Olga Dancer, spelled together, or as Olga Sokolova, OLGASOKOLOVA. I teach dance in a couple of places. I teach in Abeli Dance Company LA, and I teach in Dega Studio, which is in Encino.
Well, guys, thank you so much for chatting with us. I'm really excited to see your film. If I don't see it tonight, I hope I get a chance to see it at some point. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Thank
for
you.
speaking with us.
Thank you.